Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're heading to Australia to uncover the top 4 most valuable and ultra-rare 50-cent coins. Australia, these half-dollar pieces might be sitting unnoticed in your coin jar, but some of them are worth thousands, even up to $1 million. From silver originals to rare minting errors, these coins could turn spare change into serious money. So let's get started. First up, the 1978 Australian 50-cent coin is one of those classic pieces of Australian currency that holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and historians alike. Even though it has been in circulation for decades, this coin has never lost its appeal or historical significance. With its black, aged tone and circulated condition, the 1978 50-cent coin continues to shine as a remarkable symbol of craftsmanship and heritage. It represents a time when Australian coinage was made with precision, national pride, and artistic excellence. And today, this very coin could be sitting in your collection, waiting to surprise you with its potential value in the rare coin market. The history and background of the 1978 Australian 50-cent coin are deeply connected to the nation's evolving identity and growing independence in coin production. First introduced in 1969 as a replacement for the round 50-cent silver coin of 1966, the dodecagonal, or 12-sided, coin became a signature piece of Australian currency. By 1978, the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra had mastered the art of producing high-quality copper-nickel coins that carried both durability and visual beauty. Each coin was designed not just to be a means of trade, but a reflection of Australian culture, pride, and sovereignty. The 1978 issue continued that proud tradition, circulating widely and becoming part of everyday Australian life. The design of the 1978 50-cent coin is one of its most striking and defining features. The reverse side proudly bears the Australian coat of arms, an intricate design created by the talented Stuart Devlin, who was appointed by Queen Elizabeth II as the official goldsmith and coin designer for many Commonwealth nations. The coat of arms displays the emu and kangaroo, two of Australia's most iconic animals, supporting a shield that represents the 6 states of the Federation. Above the shield sits the 7-pointed Commonwealth star, and all of this is set within a wreath that reflects Australia's unity and strength. The precision and balance of the design make it a true masterpiece of modern numismatics. On the obverse side, the 1978 50-cent coin features a regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on Australian coins from 1966 to 1984, capturing the young queen in her royal diadem and elegant attire. Surrounding her portrait are the inscriptions Elizabeth II and Australia 1978, a reminder of the coin's origin and year of minting. Together, the obverse and reverse designs make this coin both historically significant and visually captivating, a perfect balance of royal elegance and national symbolism that still resonates with collectors today. The unique features of the 1978 Australian 50-cent coin go beyond its design. Its 12-sided shape, copper-nickel composition, and sturdy weight make it easily recognizable. Each edge and surface of the coin carries its own story, with marks and toning that reflect its journey through the decades. The blackened patina of a circulated coin gives it an authentic, vintage look that collectors deeply appreciate. Some rare minting variations, such as light strikes, die cracks, or misaligned edges, can increase the coin's value significantly. These subtle details make the 1978 coin a hidden treasure in the world of Australian numismatics. When we talk about rarity, the 1978 50-cent coin becomes even more intriguing. While millions were minted for circulation, few have survived in top condition, and those that have retained sharp details or original luster are now highly sought after. Over 40 years of handling, storage, and circulation have made pristine examples extremely rare. Coins with darker, blackened color or signs of wear still carry great appeal because they showcase the coin's age and authenticity. For collectors, finding a 1978 coin in excellent detail is a special moment, one that feels like uncovering a lost piece of Australia's past. The condition of this coin, described as black and circulated, gives it a unique charm that new coins simply can't match. The aging and toning on the surface tell a story of resilience. a coin that has survived through generations of trade, travel, and time. Even in this well-used state, the design remains clear and bold, making it both a collectible and a conversation piece. Many collectors prefer these naturally aged coins, as their patina enhances their aesthetic appeal and connects them to the real, lived history of the people who once used them. The collector demand for the 1978 Australian 50-cent coin remains strong, particularly among those building complete year sets of Australian decimal coinage. It's a must-have piece for any serious collector because of its age, design, and nostalgic value. Additionally, as more people around the world begin collecting Australian coins, demand for these older 50-cent issues has grown internationally. Auction houses and online marketplaces frequently see competitive bidding for well-preserved 1978 coins, especially those with unique toning or error characteristics. The rising popularity of Australian coins ensures that demand for this vintage issue will only continue to grow. The current market value of the 1978 50-cent coin reflects its growing status as a collector's item. Common circulated examples typically sell for $5 to $15, while coins with clearer details or limited can fetch $30 to $50. Error coins, proof versions, or those in near uncirculated condition can be worth even more, often exceeding $100 or higher depending on demand. In some rare cases, coins with unique minting anomalies have been known to sell for several $100s. As the global interest in Australian coins expands, so too does the value of classic issues like the 1978 50-cent piece. For anyone interested in starting or expanding their collection, here are a few tips for collectors. Always examine your coins carefully, checking for minting errors, unusual toning, or clear details in the coat of arms and Queen's portrait. Use a magnifying glass to study the edges and lettering. Even small imperfections can dramatically increase value. Store your coins in protective holders or capsules to prevent further wear. If you suspect your coin might be a rare variant or in high grade, consider having it professionally graded and certified, which can enhance its resale value. And most importantly, keep your collection organized and well-documented to track your investment growth over time. The investment potential of the 1978 Australian 50-cent coin cannot be overstated. As older Australian coins continue to disappear from circulation, demand among collectors and investors is rapidly increasing. Coins like this, which combine history, artistry, and nostalgia, are becoming rare commodities. Many seasoned investors believe that early decimal coins will become even more valuable in the coming years as the numismatic market expands and international buyers look to Australia's rich coinage history for new opportunities. Next up, the 1984 Australian 50-cent coin is one of the most fascinating and collectible pieces in modern Australian currency. Despite being a coin from the everyday circulation of the 1980s, it has earned a special reputation among collectors and investors alike for its historical depth, distinctive design, and growing value in the rare coin market. With its yellow-toned circulated appearance and strong design details, the 1984 50-cent coin continues to attract attention from enthusiasts who understand that true numismatic value lies not just in rarity, but also in the story behind each coin. This is one of those coins that could one day turn a humble pocket find into a valuable treasure, a coin that truly represents small change, big value. The history and background of the 1984 Australian 50-cent coin takes us to an important era in Australia's monetary development. The coin was minted by the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, a facility known for its excellence in producing world-class currency. By 1984, the Australian decimal system was well established, having replaced pounds and shillings nearly 2 decades earlier in 1966. The 50-cent coin, introduced in 1969 in its now familiar 12-sided form, had already become a cultural icon. The 1984 release continued that proud tradition, circulating widely throughout the nation and symbolizing Australia's progress, unity, and national identity during a time of growing global recognition. The design of the 1984 50-cent coin remains a true work of art, a reflection of the country's strength and pride. The reverse features the Australian coat of arms, a beautiful creation by Stuart Devlin, one of the most celebrated coin designers in the world. The coat of arms proudly displays the kangaroo and emu, animals chosen because neither can walk backward, symbolizing progress and forward movement. Between them sits a detailed shield containing symbols of each of Australia's 6 states, representing the unity of the Federation. Every curve, line, and symbol in Devlin's design is executed with exceptional precision, giving the coin both depth and beauty. On the obverse side of the 1984 coin, we see the regal image of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the renowned British sculptor Arnold Machin. This portrait was used on Australian coins for nearly 2 decades, depicting the Queen wearing the royal tiara. The inscription, Elizabeth II Australia 1984, surrounds the portrait, marking the coin's heritage and mint year. This side of the coin reflects Australia's connection to the Commonwealth, while also celebrating the monarchy's role in the nation's history. Together, both sides of the coin create a piece that balances elegance, symbolism, and history perfectly. The unique features of the 1984 Australian 50-cent coin make it a standout among its contemporaries. It is made of a copper-nickel alloy, giving it a silver-gray appearance that sometimes develops a yellow or golden tone over time, especially in circulated examples. This natural color variation gives each coin a unique personality. The coin's 12-sided shape, known as a dodecagon, is instantly recognizable and ensures that it stands apart from any other denomination in Australian coinage. Its substantial size and weight also make it satisfying to hold and easily identifiable by touch, a practical and aesthetic feature loved by collectors and citizens alike. When it comes to rarity, the 1984 50-cent coin holds a unique position in Australian numismatics. While millions were minted for general circulation, many have since been lost, melted down, or damaged over time. Finding well-preserved examples, especially with sharp details and minimal wear, has become increasingly difficult. Even circulated coins in yellow-toned condition carry strong collector appeal because they represent a genuine piece of Australia's coinage history. Some rare die varieties and minting errors from 1984 have also surfaced in recent years, fetching impressive prices in auctions and online markets. These rarities are highly prized by experts who understand their true significance. The condition of a coin plays a vital role in determining its desirability and value. A 1984 50-cent coin in yellow circulated condition tells a story. A coin that has survived 4 decades of use, yet still carries its intricate design with pride. The yellowish toning adds a vintage charm that collectors appreciate, as it reflects both authenticity and age. Even in circulated form, many of these coins retain remarkable detail, especially in the coat of arms and the Queen's portrait. Such naturally aged coins are often valued not only for their condition, but for their connection to the everyday history of the Australian people. The collector demand for the 1984 50-cent coin has been steadily increasing in recent years. This surge is driven by both nostalgic collectors and new investors entering the Australian coin market. As older coins disappear from circulation, their scarcity grows, and demand for complete year sets of Australian 50-cent pieces continues to rise. International collectors, too, have shown great interest in Australian decimal coinage due to its quality, design, and symbolism. The 1984 coin, with its strong design and historical relevance, is now seen as a key piece in any serious Australian coin collection. The current market value of the 1984 Australian 50-cent coin depends largely on its condition, toning, and any unique variations it may possess. In general circulation, examples can be found valued between $3 and $10, while coins in very fine to extremely fine condition may sell for $20 to $40 or more. Proof versions, uncirculated specimens, and those with minting anomalies can reach significantly higher prices, sometimes over $100, especially among collectors seeking perfect or rare examples. As the rare coin market continues to grow globally, values for coins like the 1984 50-cent piece are expected to rise further. For those interested in building their collections, there are a few valuable tips for collectors. Always check your coins carefully under good lighting. Pay attention to details in the emu, kangaroo, and the shield. Look for sharp edges, full strikes, and original color tones. Avoid cleaning your coins, as doing so can reduce their collector value. Store them properly in coin holders or protective albums to preserve their condition. If you believe you have an error coin, get it professionally appraised or graded by a trusted numismatic expert. Keeping records of your coin's condition, provenance, and value will also enhance your collection's overall worth and appeal. The investment potential of the 1984 Australian 50-cent coin is promising. As time passes, the number of well-preserved examples will only decrease, while demand will continue to grow. Many collectors view coins like this as tangible assets that combine historical importance with financial potential. They're more than just collectibles. They're small pieces of history that hold real, lasting value. With the right care and understanding, owning coins like the 1984 50 cent can become both a rewarding hobby and a smart investment strategy. The 1984 Australian 50 cents coin represents a golden era of Australian coin design, craftsmanship, and pride. With its beautifully detailed coat of arms, classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, and rich national symbolism, it stands as a timeless piece of Australian history. The yellow-toned circulated condition only adds to its character and story. Next up, the 1971 Australian 50 cents coin is a shining piece of Australian numismatic history, a coin that continues to capture the imagination of collectors and investors worldwide. Though originally struck for everyday circulation, this 50-cent coin from 1971 has become a true treasure, representing the craftsmanship and artistry of the Royal Australian Mint. Its rich metallic tone, elegant 12-sided shape, and fine detailing make it a standout collectible that has only grown more desirable with time. In very fine condition, it stands as a remarkable example of Australian heritage, a coin that could easily turn a humble collection into a valuable fortune. The history and background of the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin take us back to the early years of Australia's decimal currency system. After the switch from pounds, shillings, and pence in 1966, the 50-cent coin became one of the most recognizable denominations in the country. The original 1966 issue was made of 80% silver, but its metal value quickly exceeded its face value, leading to the introduction of the new copper-nickel version in 1969. By 1971, this updated design had become well-loved by Australians, and the coin continued to circulate widely throughout the nation. Each coin struck that year carried the pride of a modern, forward-moving Australia, a symbol of both tradition and progress. The design of the 1971 Australian 50 cents coin is nothing short of stunning. Created by the legendary artist Stuart Devlin, it features the Australian coat of arms on the reverse. The intricate detailing of the kangaroo and emu, two national animals that symbolize strength and progress, is beautifully executed. Between them lies a shield showcasing the emblems of Australia's 6 states, representing unity and national pride. Surrounding the coat of arms is a field of smooth brilliance, which, even in circulated examples, often reflects light in a captivating way. Every aspect of Devlin's work was carefully considered, ensuring that this coin stood out not only as currency, but as a miniature masterpiece. On the obverse side, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, exudes elegance and authority. The Queen is depicted wearing the royal tiara, with the Latin inscription Elizabeth II Australia 1971 encircling her profile. This portrait was used on Australian coins from 1966 to 1984 and is cherished for its timeless, graceful appearance. Together, both sides of the 1971 50-cent coin create a perfect blend of art, heritage, and national identity, a coin that speaks volumes about Australia's global stature and refined craftsmanship. One of the unique features of the 1971 coin is its dodecagonal, 12-sided shape, which immediately sets it apart from round coins. This design choice not only makes it easier to identify by touch, but also symbolizes innovation and uniqueness, traits that define Australia itself. The coin is made of a durable copper-nickel alloy, weighing 15.55 grams and measuring 31.51 millimeters across, giving it both a satisfying heft and an impressive presence. Its combination of sharp edges, reflective surfaces, and balanced design gives the 1971 issue a visual appeal that remains unmatched. In terms of rarity, the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin holds an exciting place in the collector market. While it was minted in significant numbers for general use, very fine and extremely fine examples have become much harder to find over time. Many of these coins were withdrawn from circulation, damaged, or lost, leaving only a fraction of well-preserved pieces in existence today. What makes this coin especially interesting to collectors are the occasional minting varieties and die errors that surface, some with double strikes, die cracks, or planchet flaws, which can make their value soar dramatically at auctions and private sales. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its worth and desirability. A 1971 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine condition displays crisp design elements with only light, where on the high points of the coat of arms and Queen's portrait. The details remain strong, and the coin's luster often still shines through its surface. The coin's color may develop a slight patina over time, which enhances its vintage beauty and gives it a charming, antique look. Collectors prize such naturally aged coins because they represent genuine history preserved in metal form. Every mark and tone tells a story of its journey through decades of Australian life. When it comes to collector demand, the 1971 50-cent coin remains one of the cornerstones of Australian decimal coin collections. Enthusiasts around the world actively seek it to complete their year sets, and its aesthetic appeal attracts even those new to coin collecting. The design, historical value, and limited number of high-grade examples all contribute to its high demand. As awareness of rare Australian coins continues to grow, the 1971 issue has seen a surge of interest, particularly from overseas collectors who appreciate the artistry and symbolism of Australian coinage. The current market value of the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin can vary depending on condition and rarity factors. In circulated condition, it can sell for $5 to $10, but coins in very fine to extremely fine condition often command $30 to $70 in today's market. Proof or uncirculated specimens, when available, can easily exceed $100 or more, especially if certified by a professional grading service. Error coins, particularly those with visible die misalignments or striking anomalies, can fetch hundreds of dollars among serious collectors and investors. The value continues to rise steadily, reflecting both growing interest and diminishing supply. For those who are building their collections, a few tips for collectors can help you maximize both enjoyment and value. Always handle your coins carefully by the edges to avoid fingerprints or damage. Store them in acid-free coin holders or albums to prevent tarnish. Avoid cleaning your coins. Natural toning adds authenticity and can actually enhance value. Regularly inspect your collection for varieties or errors that might increase worth, and consider professional grading for your finest pieces. Staying connected with numismatic communities and keeping up with auction trends will also give you an edge in spotting rising market opportunities. The investment potential of the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin is highly promising, as collectors continue to recognize the beauty and scarcity of early decimal issues. Coins like this are seeing strong appreciation in value. The fact that these coins are part of everyday Australian history makes them emotionally appealing as well as financially rewarding. For long-term investors, acquiring and preserving coins like the 1971 50-cent piece could prove to be a wise decision, a small investment today that could turn into a big return tomorrow. In conclusion, the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin stands as a true icon of Australian numismatic excellence, a coin that combines elegance, history, and potential. From its bold coat of arms to the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, it embodies the artistry and pride of a nation. Its 12-sided brilliance, strong metal composition, and lasting appeal make it one of the must-have coins for any serious collector. In very fine condition, it's more than just a coin. It's a story, a legacy, and possibly a path to hidden wealth.